Anti-seize is the worst. You do that, about an hour later, you look in the mirror, it's all over your face. I'm telling you, everything's silver. It's crazy. No más lágrimas. Okay. All right. This is why I don't like using new stuff when we're testing everything.
Because you have to constantly clean it?
You just gotta be careful, you know, because you want it to look brand spanking new out of the box when you get it. I mean, when the car's built, you know. So a lot of time goes into cleaning everything up and making it perfect.
It seems like it would be a luxury to be able to use parts that are the exact fit, but you're not ultimately going to use in the build.
Yeah.
Like, are you typically able to do that?
Sometimes, yeah. We got a lot of spare
Parts?
Yeah. Junk racks and stuff that we can just slap up there. We don't care if we scratch it and shit. But when you're doing something this custom and you need to buy all the parts and you also need to fit it up, you know.
It needs to be perfect.
Yep. And see how they rust. Sucks, because you don't want that in a brand new car, you know what I mean? I mean, if you do look under a brand new car,
It will be like that.
it's crazy how rusty they are underneath when you look at them. But when you're doing stuff like this, and the amount of time and energy and money that goes into it, you want it perfect. You know what I mean?
So what will you do with that? Will you put like an acid wash or something on it, or just replace the bolts?
I'll clean it up and I'll make it look perfect. I'll just paint that little bolt so that it's looks new. It actually looks pretty good, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it. What I'm gonna start doing is I have to run a tap through all my threaded pieces, and while assembling them, I'll use an all thread, because when you put stainless steel to metal, if you got one little knoll, it's done. It'll never come loose.
What's a knoll?
Like a little ding or something in there. You've instantly mated the two together. They will never come out. Yeah, you might as well throw the whole thing away. Start over.
Wow.
Yeah. So I use anti-seize to put all that together. So I'm gonna run a tap through everything. Probably put the upper lower control arms in. Spindles, rack, steering arms. Just see how far we get today, you know? Cleaning stuff up. You know, a lot of people think, oh, it's painted, you just slap it together. Well, no, not necessarily. You want it to look perfect, so we've come this far. Because sometimes when they do the powder coating, it gets inside there, and that'll also mess up the stainless steel.
Mm-hmm.
So I just run a tap through them real quick, make sure that they're clean before I assemble them. I also got to put all the bushings back in place. So it's very time consuming putting it back together.
Yeah.
But once you get all the major components back together and it starts bolting and everything, it starts going pretty fast. So, and see, feel that in there.
Oh, I even see it. There's like a little...
Well, that could totally screw you up. So I try to make sure I feel them, make sure there's no burrs or anything.
Yeah.
Everything slides in really nice, because that's your control arm, so it can wear easily too. You get something like that cutting into the bushing.
It's crazy to think that something that small could be...
Yep, could ruin everything.
Yeah.
Then we also have left and right hand thread taps because of the easy align. See my useless finger that just sits there now in my way? I still can't feel it or move it. It's still huge.
Really?
Oh, it's huge. Look at it.
It is, yeah.
And it's crooked.
I mean, at least they sewed it on the right way.
Yeah.
Like, at least your fingernail's still pointing out.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. Ooh, that one's nice. Very nice. It's your ball joint. Well, it's not your ball joint, but it's for the ball joint. It's for a ball joint. See? Isn't that crazy? One's perfectly fine, the other one is... yeah, all down there. You can see it, all this. See, it's the way they taped it. It's crazy what like one tiny little burr could do to you, ruin your whole week, I swear to God. This tap's seen better days.
I'm assuming that tool that you're using is a tap.
Yeah. Basically cleans the threads, see? If I didn't do this right now, there's something in here. There's some kind of debris. See how hard it is? And the other ones went real easy. So I'm gonna blow them out really well before I do the NFCs. You don't want any kind of debris inside of them. That's what'll kill you. So after this, I'll blow them out. We'll stick the bushings in them, start assembling them. By the time I finish that, it should be time for a drink.